welcome.
Welcome. We're still working on coming up with our opening.
Yep, I know. We're just boring.
We're about to go into year 3.
Well, isn't it? We like to just act like we're in a regular conversation with our people. So if you're in just regular conversation, you don't introduce yourself because you guys already know.
But
in case you don't.
So say we just showed up at like a DIT group.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is.
Okay.
Hey, you guys. That's what we could do. Hey,
Welcome
guys.
to midnight.
Yeah.
It is nighttime today.
It is. And that could be a problem for us.
It could be.
We usually have a small window of when we do this a little better than other times.
Yes. Well, with Mother's Day weekend this weekend, I was just like, it's crazy. It's a crazy weekend.
Because you have things going on.
And you do too. I'm going to drag you along with me. My mother's going to adopt Michelle, so whether she likes it or not.
I don't know.
My mom is kind of fangirling over Michelle. She talks about Michelle a lot and mentions Michelle and, still wants to meet Michelle.
You know what that means is there's that
the bar is set high.
Exactly. And so the fall from grace will be far and hard. And I have all this pressure now that I must live up to.
She hasn't fully adopted you yet, so she can meet you first.
I know, but then I'm going to be like the little puppy in the window, or the, pick me.
And then, I'm sure she will.
Yeah.
I'm sure she will.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. But yeah, you have to come with us tomorrow.
They're going to go do some stuff, and I might go with them.
Yes. If it's fun enough, if she wants to hang out with us.
Have to see what their itinerary is.
That's right. We have massive plans.
See if I want to get out of bed and get dressed or not.
Put clothes on.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, you're always asking me if I'm naked or not.
I know. Well, tonight you said you were surrounded by yarn on the couch, and I thought, well, do you have clothes on at least, or...
I aim to please.
She never really answered me.
I did. I asked if you wanted me to be naked. If she wanted me naked,
The husband's not home.
Yeah, so that's the best time to get naked. Safest time.
No expectation.
Right, exactly. Well, I don't know. You saw how Nina is.
That's true.
Nina has a special affection for me.
She does. That she has
Nobody
for no
else.
one else.
Yeah, and the other dogs don't do it. It's just for me. We're close.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Very close. Very close. So welcome back, new returning viewers. Yeah. You are who?
Here we go. Oh, you know what?
What?
Okay, Michelle. But
Leslie.
I wanted to, that reminded me about your middle name.
Oh, yes.
Arnell.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So if you watched us last time, you know that, hey, you know what? My footstool's down here.
Nice.
That's where Nina is.
Are you serious? Oh, my gosh. We've been calling the dog thinking she went downstairs. Here she's on the footstool.
And she ignored me that whole time.
She totally did.
It's like she's
hiding.
pouting.
She's hiding.
She knows that I was telling her secrets.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
Her secret's out.
I shamed her.
She's ashamed.
I'll have to think about that one.
I don't know what you'd call that.
Yeah, I don't either. Anyway, so when we recorded last time and we discussed our middle names, and Leslie had not heard of anyone else with the name Arnell, and I got it in my head, well, I said Splash.
Yeah.
But you have to understand how the dots all connect because Daryl Hannah was in Splash.
Yes.
Daryl Hannah was also in Steel Magnolias.
Yes.
Which is where the Arnell came from.
But it's not Arnell.
I know.
Okay.
But so I got really excited.
She did.
I took a picture of the IMDb page that showed Daryl Hannah as this cast member, this character in Steel Magnolias. Right. And I texted to her and I'm all like, bam,
Take that.
I'm all proud, And she sends me a message back.
Yeah. It's not Anel. It's Arnell is my middle name. So.
Right, and I didn't even notice that because in the movie when they say her name, that's what it sounds like.
Sounds like Arnell?
Yeah, because the way they talk. And I hadn't really looked closely.
I haven't watched that movie in forever, so I wouldn't remember.
Oh, really? I just still hear it in my head.
Do you? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Random time. Arnell.
I used to hear that all the time, too. Leslie Arnell. Yeah.
When you were in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you say the middle name for.
So
it's evening time today, Friday evening, so I'm drinking wine.
She is. I have
Michelle's
water.
being good. She's drinking lemon water.
But it's not because I'm good.
No, but my husband was just studying how to make your body more, is it alkaline? Because cancer can't live in an alkaline body or something like that. And they said one of the best ways is to drink lemon water. It helps your body to...
Interesting.
I think it is. Because you don't want an acidic body. Acidic... I think cancer lives in.
Oh, great.
Don't quote me on any of that.
I think lemons have a lot of acid.
I know, then maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It's one of those things, but they said lemon was one of the best
what lemon was good
things to make your body.
Well, I add lemon to my pond scum. Because the pond scum that I get from Costco has a very strong ginger taste.
Yes.
And I mean, it's like overwhelming. Oh, are you still getting that?
I love it. I haven't gotten it for a while. My mom actually went and got it, and she said it like burned her throat. She couldn't even drink it. So she's going to bring it to our house. I love it.
Add the lemon.
True.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
So I mean, I drink that stuff every day just to get more vegetables.
It's good.
But yeah, I have to add lemon to it.
Yes.
But I'm not drinking wine because I don't like wine.
And I'm not a huge wine drinker. It's funny. I drink wine probably once every 2 months. I don't know, maybe a glass here and there. But
so I
today
guess
just
tonight's
sounded
special.
good. I don't know. It's just Friday night. I'm hanging out with my girl.
And my husband's gone for the night, so I'm trying to talk her into staying the night.
That's right.
Because why not?
That's right.
It would be fun
all night.
We could, and you could experience the whole upload experience.
That's true.
Don't you want to know what
you
that's like?
And you.
I don't cuss. Well, sometimes I do. Actually,
curse the screen.
I might say something about the Wi-Fi or the YouTube or the
stupid internet company.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all good. So
yes, it's all good. So we're covered with lots of stuff.
Nina, come here, honey. You know, I got kind of excited for a sec because I thought my footstool's down here. I could put my feet up.
Yeah, that's true.
And just kind of kick back and be all cash.
As long as you're not shaking the camera.
I know. That's
shaking a little bit.
All right, come here. Oh, right, because it is. Oh, sorry, you guys. Okay, come on.
There we go.
I'm always creating earthquakes.
I know, that's all right.
Okay.
Me too.
I'll move the stool closer because she really likes to be on your lap if your feet are up.
Yes, I understand that.
Yeah.
And we want to be as comfortable as possible
and
if we're going to be here for 2 hours.
We want to make Nina happy.
That's right. It's all about the dog.
It's all about Nina.
It's all about the dog. Do you want me to move that closer to you?
Oh, I'll do it.
You sure?
Well, yeah.
Can you do it? You have a dog on your lap.
No, she's fine.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
And I'll have to move around to be able to show things.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but since I haven't been knitting much, I don't have as much to show.
I know.
So my hand is doing better.
Yes.
If you have watched us previously, I hurt my hand at work, and
looks better.
It does. It looks better. It's still doing this thing where it'll start aching really bad, and I'll touch it, and it's ice cold.
Weird.
And so I do have an appointment Tuesday, actually, on my birthday.
Oh, wow.
Because they wanted me to go back for this follow-up at the like the sports medicine section, you know?
Yeah.
But they couldn't get me in for weeks because I wasn't willing to go to a different
location.
I'm not going to drive, an hour away to go have my hand checked. That's ridiculous. So anyway, so I've just been able to start knitting again over the last few days. Yeah. And I'm still taking Tylenol and stuff. It's still, aching, but that's not bad. That's okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you can push through it and still knit a little bit, but not too much to where it's really bothered, then
right.
It's better than no knitting.
Still not going to be able to do socks for a while.
Yeah.
I think that because you know how you have to grip those needles and it would go right into...
Totally.
And I can't do that.
No.
I still can't grip things a whole lot, and it'll just randomly start hurting a lot, but I'm not concerned about it because I think that's normal.
It's just going to take some time.
It's improved, so it's not like, if it hadn't improved at all, then I'd be worried, but I think it's healing. It's all fine. It's just...
Good. It takes some time.
It has really sucked not being able to knit, though.
I can't even imagine.
And
it'd be very depressing.
It's kind of funny because it did occur to me today. I played hooky. I stayed home from work today, and I didn't say I was sick or anything. I mean, I was sick of going into work. And someone else was there today, so I just told her a bunch of stuff that I needed to have kind of thought about or done, and it occurred to me because I just was so sick of traffic. I was sick of the crazy people. I was sick of just everything. Yeah. And it occurred to me, I haven't been able to knit very much. No wonder I'm annoyed.
Stressed out. Yeah. No, I firmly believe I am a much calmer person since I started knitting.
Totally.
And,
I mean, I don't even have a stressful job. The traffic sucks.
Yeah.
And, there are times where it's, a little bit more... Not because of anything in particular that happens there. It's just, a
lot going on.
There's a lot
of stuff to do. Yeah.
No, not to do. Tuesday was our this is Police Memorial Week nationwide.
Yeah.
And so Tuesday we had a ceremony. We have it annually down at our Police Memorial Wall on Waterfront. And it was a perfect day for it. I actually got a little bit of a sunburn because I was out there for several hours, and I've been out in the sun like any other Oregonian in a long time. Yeah, exactly. So, but you know, I mean, I think those are kind of emotionally draining, even if you don't know that it's at the time emotionally draining. You know.
Oh yeah.
And
takes
then
a lot out of you.
Monday night, my husband and his mother went to a concert, and then she stayed the night because she lives, you know, like an hour and a half away, and so we let her sleep in our room, and we had a blow up mattress out in our living room, which is pretty funny, and so that was not a sleeping restful night.
No.
And
might as well be camping.
That's right. That's kind of how I felt. And I took not a Xanax, but whatever it is I have for panic attacks.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I was going to be able to go to sleep on the floor out there. My heart was racing. I mean, it wasn't like I had a problem with it.
Right.
But, you know, it was just weird.
It's different. Yeah, it's out of your ordinary.
So then I was so tired on Tuesday. Came home Tuesday from work, tried to knit, and just took a nap.
Yeah.
And then one night Nina was sick, and so I was up with her that night. And so by the time last night got here, when I was anticipating going to work today, I was just like,
forget it.
And then my husband was going to be gone today out at his mother's house, or doing some house stuff. My kids were going to be at school, and I thought,
perfect.
I got the house to myself for a while. I like that. I love my family, but I like my
alone time.
I do like
home.
some alone time.
Yes.
Or you.
Totally.
You're okay.
Yeah. Either way.
You can count in on the
alone time
because
yes.
You know, we all have those, you know.
Totally. Wednesday nights my husband does pizza for our youth group at church, and my daughter goes to youth group. My other daughter's home, but she's usually doing homework in her bedroom.
Yeah.
And so I live for those nights. And I feel bad, but it's I love to just be able to watch what I want to watch on TV or podcasts and just knit and not have to answer to anybody or talk to anybody if I don't want to.
Feel guilty.
So the nights when he doesn't go, I'm like,
why aren't you going?
Yeah, do you have anything else to do? You want to go anywhere else? And I adore my husband, but it's just nice once in a while to have a night by yourself.
And you guys get it.
Oh,
we know that you get
it.
Because,
yeah.
That's how we all are. Exactly. Not all of us, but
yeah. Most of us.
So now we'll talk more about knitting.
Yes.
Because I have no idea what I just talked about for 15 minutes.
That's okay. Talked about life.
Right.
Yeah.
How's your guys' life? How's your life?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nina, how's your life, honey?
My life's good, but this week in knitting, it was very stressful and annoying as heck.
I got that.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't got the details, but I did get that from you. I kind of got that vibe.
So I started the Helen Stewart, Curious Handmade, her shawl society, 6-month long thing.
I still haven't looked at that. I've thought about looking at it. So I'm not going to do it, but I told you, I said last time I'm going to look at that, and I totally forgot.
No, it's a beautiful shawl, and so I bought some gorgeous yarn from Angelique, which I didn't show this last time, but I think Michelle has a prettier, nice skein of this yarn. This is her garden party.
Yes, love it.
It is absolutely stunning. I just have a bunch of balls of it now because
dear.
I knit it. I started knitting, and I was about 30% done, and I fell asleep while I was knitting.
All the time.
That doesn't happen to me very often. So when I wake up, I'm like, I don't even know what row I'm on. I don't even know what I'm doing, what happened. And I was doing beads, and I wasn't thrilled.
Are you serious? Yeah. Oh, no.
I wasn't thrilled with the beads because they weren't showing up very well. And so I was kind of hemming and hawing. Do I keep going with the beads? So I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm only 30% along. I'm going to rip it out.
Oh, my goodness.
So I ripped it all out, reskeined. Started the shawl again. Loved it. Got to 70%. Fell asleep again. Kept knitting while I was asleep. I mean, I've
totally done that.
You know.
Almost every night.
Yeah. So when I came to, not only had I screwed up and didn't know which row I was on, but I wasn't even knitting proper. I was not even knitting the right pattern.
I know.
I don't even know what I was doing. And so I was like, what do I do? So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to rip it out and try to put it all back on the needles. Well, by that point, you've got like 300, maybe, I don't even know how many stitches.
Oh,
I'll have to look at the pattern.
gosh.
But a lot of stitches on there.
Oh.
I tried putting it back. I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot do this.
I'm so sorry.
So I ripped it all out. So
70%
then,
done?
Yeah, it gets worse.
Oh.
So I'm an idiot. And people are like big into mohair right now. And I was like, I've got some mohair. I'm going to try like mixing this with some mohair.
Now I have a question.
Yes.
I hate to interrupt, but
go for it.
Because I remember you saying that when we were at Twisted the other day.
Uh-huh.
So how does one conclude that mohair's in right now? Like what? How did you come to that conclusion?
Well, different podcasters have been talking about
Right,
it. Different dyers are starting to dye it now.
Okay.
Homespun House Molly is one of them that's dyeing
Okay.
mohair. There's somebody else, I can't remember who. But I just can tell it's starting to become a trend. The problem is, so I stupidly, instead of like saying, oh, I'm going to take just a little bit of this and mix it with the mohair and see what I think. No, I took the whole skein and started winding the mohair with this on my ball winder. It was almost all done, and I was like, the mohair I had was in my stash for years. And for one thing, it is different than the mohair that people are dyeing today.
Okay.
The mohair I have was so thick, it was not, so it was extremely visible. It was like a furry ball of, I don't even know what. I'm going to send Michelle pictures, so maybe she can show you some on here. But it was a mess. And so I was like, what did I just do? I ruined a whole skein of this gorgeous garden party from Black Sheep Yarn Shop, and I was just like, what am I going to do? Oh. So I spent, I don't even know how long, pulling them apart.
Oh my gosh.
Cutting mohair out.
And then you probably got it up your nose a whole bunch.
Oh, it was everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, it was everywhere. I ruined
dear.
the mohair, which I was fine with, because I thought, I want mohair that's a lot finer. This stuff was so long pieces of mohair. So it wasn't hiding well in this. I've seen people knit with mohair like hats, and it makes it just a tiny bit fluffy, and it looks really pretty.
Okay, what animal is a mow?
I have no idea.
Where does mohair
I think it's
come
just fake.
Is it okay?
Yeah,
it's an acrylic
stuff.
kind of thing. Okay.
So, but this mohair was so thick that it did not hide in this, and in fact, it just destroyed this color. You couldn't even see this color. It was like worthless. So I was cutting out mohair, untangling, and then this got tangled, so I had to untangle, I had to cut. I mean, I have like, this equals a whole skein, but I have like 3 balls of this.
Oh, man.
And so at that point, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, am I even going to knit this shawl? Does it just have bad juju or whatever you want to call it? So I texted Angelique, I said, do you have another skein of Garden Party? Because I said, I want it, but I think I'm going to save all these broken up skeins for heels, toes, knit some socks because it's gorgeous.
Oh,
but
it is.
I just did not want to have to knit and have a bunch of all these different ends and stuff. And she said, yep, I've got another skein. Just come on over. So, and I told her, I said, I just feel like I need to start fresh, like with a fresh skein of yarn. But so I pretty much knit a whole shawl in the last 2 weeks, but
had to rip the
whole entire and have not started it again because I just was like, I needed to have a break.
Oh, yeah.
It was very naughty. But I have not been that tired. I don't know what my problem was. Like, it was just weird.
That is weird.
It kind of stresses me out to start it again because I'm like, what the heck? Am I going to do it again?
So you've never fallen asleep knitting anything else?
Not that I recall. Or if it was maybe something like socks where it's no big deal. You know what I mean? You wake up and you're like, oh, I'm on the cuff. No big deal. But not like
I've never woken
pattern.
up and just bit on the cuff all of a sudden. Oh, look, I took a little nap, but I got the leg done.
I mean, like, I'm on my cuff now, and if I was just knitting this and I fell asleep and I woke up, who cares if I screwed up? A cuff is not as big of, you know what I mean? But to have a shawl that's got all these stitches and patterns and...
Oh, boy.
So I just... so it has a kind of a bad taste in my mouth right now, so... I need to restart it, but...
Well, I fall asleep knitting really almost every night.
Yeah.
And sometimes it has bad effects, and sometimes it goes like I put it down and I'm okay, but...
Well, and part of me was like, do I do a lifeline? I've never done a lifeline.
Me neither.
Because I just usually keep awake. And
don't work on it at night.
Yeah, I think... Well, and when I first get the signs of being tired, I need to just stop.
Right.
Put it down and pick up some socks or do something else.
Exactly, yeah.
Because obviously it's...
We all have that moment, too. You know when you're kind of approaching that time.
It, yeah.
Yes. And then I always try to push through it because sometimes I get a second wind.
Yes, exactly. And see, I think I kept thinking that.
Yeah.
But it just, oh my gosh, I was so bummed because I was
yeah, that is such a
I was
bummer.
trying to get that done because I have other shawls on the needles and I was trying to knock that out before the next one comes out.
Right. And before the 12th, which became the 11th for the
so I
Hohe
got
one.
that. I know. What happened with that? Why did it come out a day early?
Well, maybe because of the different time zones.
Oh, true. Okay, because I was curious about that. I was waiting until Friday, and then all of a sudden Thursday was in my
I know, I was so excited.
inbox, so that was cool.
I had wound up all my yarn, I think, the day before, because winding up 5 skeins of yarn is a big job.
Oh, my gosh. It took forever.
You know, when I first got my Yarn Swift,
Yeah.
I thought winding yarn was so fun.
Me too.
I hate it now.
Me
it's
too.
almost like weaving in ends.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree. If I could, it's funny because if I'm at the knit shop like Twisted, and they'll always ask, do you want us to wind this for you? Usually I'm like, no, it's fine if it's just one skein. But I'm like, if I was ever going to buy like enough for a sweater, I think I would.
Totally.
Yes.
If you were going to start it right
away, yes. Go ahead and wind it up for me, please. Because
that's the thing is we buy stuff and we don't know when we're going to use it.
It's true. It's true. And I don't know about you, but I hate it. The other day, I started knitting some socks, and the yarn is absolutely beautiful. I've had it in my stash forever. I'm trying to remember who it's by. So I caked it all up, divided the skein in 2. I was going to do 2 at a time. Started knitting, and then it dawned on me, I don't think this sock yarn has, or sock weight yarn, I don't think it has any nylon in it.
Oh, no.
And it doesn't.
So
I ripped it out. So now it's in cakes, and I hate having yarn in cakes on my shelf.
Yeah, because I don't think you're supposed to.
Well, yeah. So I keep thinking that's going to be my next something. It's going to go in one of the shawls, either from, Helen Stewart or something, because I just don't like seeing a bunch of cakes up on in my yarn stash. So it's kind of irritating. But so what are you working on?
Well, this.
Uh-oh.
I should have given you the frog.
Yeah, you should have. That was a massive frog.
You can hold the frog for a moment. Okay, so the one thing that I'd been working on was my sushi cowl.
Yeah, sushi roll, right?
Sushi roll cowl. And I think I showed you guys last time where you could tell where I'd started knitting with my injured hand.
Yeah.
Because it was nice knitting, and then it was all loosey-goosey, and then it started getting better again.
Right.
And I was just going to leave it because I figured it's going to be whatever. Well, I couldn't leave it. It was driving me nuts. And the other thing was I had gotten to a point, and then I added in the next 2 colors, and I decided to do the linen stitch.
Oh, okay.
Just to do something different. Well, I didn't really like how it was looking.
Okay.
So then I thought, and also I had made it, I had done it what it said to, then I'd ripped that all out.
Yeah.
And then I cast on with less.
Said to?
Yeah, I'd cast on the 60 stitches.
Does that sound right? Done it what it said to?
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Done it what it said to?
I don't even remember saying that. My gosh. Wow. Okay.
Gundon did it.
It's a good thing that someone's here to tell me that I'm not
drinking.
Really
You're not.
I know, but if I did drink, it would probably help me till I went to sleep.
That's true.
And then
what does it do when you go to sleep?
Then I'm asleep.
Oh, okay. I was like, what, does it not help you sleep? What?
No, I'm just saying if you don't want to hold it anymore, you don't have
to.
You were kind of looking at it like.
Well, I didn't know how you wanted me to hold it and how long I was going to have to hold it.
Yeah, however you want. You put those fingers where you want. They were close to his butt. But, I don't even know now. Are we talking about my cowl?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know if we were still talking about my poor English.
No.
Okay.
We can move on.
We'll move on from that. So, first time I cast it on, I did what the pattern said. And I decided that it was too wide. I didn't like it.
Okay.
So I'd torn that out, cast on 20 less stitches.
Wow.
I did 40 stitches, got almost through all the red and coralish color into the other greens, and decided that it was bugging me where my bad knitting was, and I didn't like the linen stitch, which the pattern didn't say to do. I just was trying to mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
So I tore that all out and decided also I didn't like how my buttonholes were. They were really sloppy looking.
Yeah.
So I decided to look up another way of doing buttons, and I ended up finding the 1-row buttonhole.
Oh, yeah.
The tutorial that I used was by Knit Pearl Hunter.
Okay.
I love her. They're very, to the
straightforward.
point. Yep. And it made total sense. I totally got it. So, I cast on I decided to go back to the 60.
Okay.
Because, I don't know, I just did. I just decided to stick with what the pattern said. And so I knit the 5 rows or whatever, and then started doing the buttonholes like she said. And I was coming up with not enough stitches at the end to have done them all. So probably 5 times. Tore it out, recast on the 60, knit all the rows, did it again. Well, it finally occurred to me what I was doing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So I got those done correctly.
Yeah.
And,
golly.
yeah, so this is kind of like, not like your shawl at all, because that's a whole lot more knitting.
Oh, I know, but still.
But yeah, annoying. So this is, and I had decided I was going to put it in timeout and cast on, like, maybe Tristan's Changing Staircases.
Yes, I want to do that too.
You know, just something different, because I was annoyed by this.
Yes.
But then by the next morning, I thought, no, because I bought this as a kit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a simple knit. I mean, it's like, it's not on needles that are too small. It's really simple.
Plus, it's one of those projects that I think if you were to put it down, you probably wouldn't pick it back up.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
I still have that Hollock thing from, that I was working on 2 years ago.
Yes.
And I'm probably going to tear that out because
you just lost interest.
I totally lost interest.
Yeah.
It's really cute, and I would actually like to do it in like a fingering weight.
Yeah.
But I had got to looking at it, and maybe one of these days I'll pull it out again to show you guys, because some of you watched us back then, but not everyone.
Yeah.
It's really cute. You knit it in 3 strands and then you braid them and stuff. I mean, it's super cute.
Looks crazy though. I mean, like.
But it's like I think it's DK weight or something.
Yeah.
It would be way too hot for me. There's no way I could wear that.
Yeah.
But I think it would be a fun thing to do in a lighter weight. So.
It's very unique looking.
Yeah, or maybe it's just
in a good way. No, I mean, it's just, I've never seen something like that. When you were doing that, I was like, what is that? But it's cool.
And it's another one of those things that early on I made a mistake, and I thought, I'm not going to worry about it. It's not that big a deal. And you know what? It bugged me the entire time.
Yeah.
And I think, if you make, I don't know, I'm not really a perfectionist. I mean, look at me. But I would say that if something, yourself, and if you think that something's going to bug you,
it
just
probably will.
Cut your losses and just deal with it.
Well, I tackled that with the shawl too, because part of me was like, how bad of a mistake was it really what I was doing? Let me just.
Right.
But I knew, I'm like, that whole pattern is not going to line up right. Yep. When I go to block it, I'm going to be able to see it plain as day. Yeah. No, if I'm going to do it, I want to do it right. And I used to not always be that way, and I have shawls to show it, to prove it, that I just was like, it's okay. But
something we knit just recently, I had that problem.
Exploration Station, maybe?
No, it was after that.
Was it the Find Your Fade?
Yeah, maybe it was. Yeah. It was the Find Your Fade.
Okay.
Oh, like the thing I have wrapped around me.
Yeah.
At some point in that, several points actually.
Yeah.
When the little bit of lace work, the yarn over it. Yeah. I know that I messed those up, and they don't line up correctly. But yeah. In something this big, who cares?
If it's something that big and with those kinds of colors going on, you're not going to see it. If it was a small shawl like these with Helen Stewart, I feel like I would definitely see it.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm glad I ripped it out. Hopefully I'll have a fresh start, which I'll talk about later in enabling.
I'm really excited to see. I really need to pull these up and take a look at them.
Yeah, it's very pretty. I have a picture of it in the pattern. It's beautiful. It's you can either knit the small or the medium, and I'm doing the medium, and the medium takes 2 colors.
Oh, awesome.
The small you can just do in 1, but I don't know. I don't like small shawls.
I'm not really a small shawl person
although
either.
On Helen, it looks like a nice size. It doesn't look too dinky, but she's probably a much smaller person than me. So I prefer bigger rather than smaller.
I do too, except if you can wear it. I mean, this has occurred to me because I always like them bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But it's occurred to me that if you could wear it as more of just as a cowl or as just something that's not really meant to keep your shoulders warm, but just to give you that color.
Just looks, yeah. True, that's true. Not everything has to be worn to keep you warm.
Yeah,
it could just be an accent that it's pretty or it's. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I might have to rethink some of mine. Because I have several that I don't do anything with. They're just up here.
Oh, I know. I was going through my shawls the other day, and I was like, this is my camp side. I wear this all the time. I wear my Find Your Fade. I wear my Cornwall Coast. I love that one. The other day I wore it again, and I'm like, I love that it has navy blue and orange. Orange is my favorite color.
Oh my gosh, I love that one
And the navy blue matches any jeans, any kind of a blue shirt.
Colors.
So it matches so many things.
Yeah.
So those 3 I think those are the 3 that I've draped over my chair in my bedroom, and I grab them almost every day. I mean, unless it's summer. But yeah, because they just match so many different things, and they're
and you like how they feel.
Yep,
and,
they're comfy. The rest of them just kind of sit in the drawer. I feel bad. The last Helen Stewart shawl that I did, the mystery knit along, I can't remember what that one was called.
Just recently?
Yeah,
was that
had the green.
Or whatever?
Yeah, snow melt. I feel bad, but it's like I've seen so many people's gorgeous snow melt shawls, and I'm like, if I would have had colors like that, I would wear it all the time.
I can't believe you don't like that one.
It doesn't match anything that I wear. It doesn't go with anything. I don't wear like an bright apple green, and then pinks. I love pink, but I don't know. It's just weird if it would have had some blue in it or something. But it
would go with blue.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it has to have the color that you're wearing in it as long as it coordinates with it.
I know. I'm just not good at that. You know what I mean?
Well,
I'm not Carrie, from the creative obsession.
We don't know our values.
That's right.
Yes.
I don't know my values. So to me, it's like, that's why this shirt goes with this shawl, because this color's in here. But like with that snow melt, I'm like, I think it's a beautiful pattern. In fact, Kristen from Woolenvine just finished hers, and it's stunning. I'm like, if mine had those colors, beautiful. I would wear it all the time.
Well, I'm going to come over at some point and go through your clothes and tell you what you're going to wear it with.
Please do.
Because I'm, the fashion police.
You are. You could come and help me.
Yes.
Greatly.
No, but it really is pretty. I
think it's very pretty. I just don't love the colors. I wished I would have picked different colors that are more my style.
That's what sucks about mystery knit-alongs.
It's true. Just like Stephen West when we did the Exploration Station. I hardly wear that one because it's got such crazy colors. Crazy. Yeah.
But we didn't participate in that when it was a mystery.
No, that's
we
true.
Knew
we should have known what we were doing.
But I actually wear mine a lot.
Do you?
Well,
I should dig mine out.
I like it.
I love it too.
Even though I feel like an Easter egg in it.
Yes.
I really like it.
It's true. I do too. But yeah, I was just going through my shawls the other day thinking, well, these are the ones that I wear the most.
I'm gonna give that one away. Not my Solisterium, but the one under it. Yeah.
One?
Yeah.
That's really pretty.
I'll do that next time because it's over there.
Yeah. No, and that's a good idea. It's like if you're not wearing something, it's like you might as well gift it to somebody. I wore this on Sunday to church, and a friend of mine, Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cowling. She saw it and she was like, oh my gosh, could you knit that for me? She was like, I'll pay you. How much would you charge? And I was like, Amy, I said, you can't afford it. I said, I hate when people ask me that because I feel so bad. But she was like, well, I'll take that one. I was like, well, maybe. Maybe I'll do it. She's like, my birthday's on blah, blah, blah this week.
I think it was yesterday or today or something.
And so part of me thought, I can just knit another one. I love the campsite. I love this shawl.
And
I love the Malibu.
So you're going to give her that?
I might wash it and stuff first, obviously.
Yeah.
And give it to her. Yeah.
This my Find Your Fade that I just love the smell of it because I use the Tuft Woolens vanilla almond.
She tells us that every time.
Every time. Well, when I pulled it out, I put it in a box, not an icky box, but like one of those cute boxes, like what are things on?
Yeah.
Those ones that you get like at Michael's or whatever.
Yeah.
Cute.
People are doing the socks in a box.
Yeah.
Box of socks.
So I put it in there just like its own box,
Mm-hmm.
It made it smell icky.
Interesting.
Or it just needs to be washed again.
I know. I rarely. The other day I put one of my shawls on. I don't think it was this one, and there was egg on it. I was like,
oh my gosh! I totally remember your egg experience because you talked about it on here. Right. Do you remember that?
Yes. But it's just funny because it's like I don't wash them very often because. Why?
Right. Yeah. I mean, when you have egg on it, though, I think that does rise to the level of washing.
Although I probably just got one of Ev's baby wipes and just touched it and washed it that way.
I like to wash my hand knits to make them smell good again.
I do too. I just hate the whole blocking process.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
I don't like to block.
I don't like to block, but I'm not going to block this. But you do have to wait for it to dry.
Yes,
exactly. And that, when it's like a bed sheet, takes a while.
It's true. I thought we should just both install clotheslines in our backyards. Then we could just hang them up in the summertime.
I would not hang this up outside. There's bugs out there.
I know, but there. I was just thinking birds. I was just thinking bird poop.
Okay, there's that too.
Yeah.
There's a lot to not like about that idea.
That's true.
I don't mean to shoot you down, but that's an outdoor activity.
That's true. I just remember as a kid, my mom, we always had a clothesline, and oh my goodness, we hung up all of our laundry in the summertime. And I just remember the smell of everything smelled so good. You know, drying outside in the summer breezes. Oh, there was just nothing else like it.
Yeah, I've seen the commercials for that. I buy the Downy that smells like that. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I think we had a clothesline too, but I don't remember ever seeing anything hang on it.
Really?
Maybe the dog. I don't know.
We always did because our dryer was broke a lot of the time.
Oh.
So, yeah, we used to have to drape stuff throughout the house in the wintertime for it to dry.
Oh,
and,
oh dear.
So, yeah. Good memories. Good memories. All right, so, what are you knitting on?
So this.
Yes.
And then so we could have potentially a spoiler section of the podcast if we're going to talk about the Ho-He.
Yes, we should warn people.
Yes. So let's just talk about that right now.
Okay, we'll talk about it right now. All
so and our knit along. Yeah, because we're doing a knit along for that.
Yes.
For the starting point. I wonder what it's called. Pattern.
That's right. Yes.
And
yeah, that's so funny. What's it called?
Yeah. Darlene from Bags by Awesome Granny sent a couple of bags to be prizes for this knit along.
So sweet of her.
Very
Thank you, Darlene.
cool. Thank you. And
the bags are awesome.
I hate how cute this is because it's really cute. She had them all nice and wrapped, but I had to unwrap them to show.
See it. It was so cute.
They're
Look at
chickens.
that. Knitting.
Can you see it on the thing? Because it's a pair of my face.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, it's so cute.
They're chickens and a little chick with glasses on. Oh my gosh.
Cute.
Do you see that?
Yes, I do see it.
Sorry.
I don't wear glasses
yet. You guys see that? And I haven't even looked at the inside.
Oh my gosh, I haven't either. Oh
my
polka dots.
gosh, I love polka dots.
I do too.
Oh, you guys.
It's so cute. Do we have to get rid of it?
There's one for each of us.
Let's right.
See.
Yeah.
I've got other bags we could give you guys as a prize.
Yeah, exactly.
This is so cute.
It is.
She did that though. Dang her. So I just got this bag.
That's beautiful too.
And I had eyed this one for a long time, and I resisted it.
Yes.
Isn't this the most peaceful bag?
It is.
Like, doesn't this just make you think of peaceful, like, very, what's that word? Serene?
Serene, yes, yes. It's very peaceful.
I love it. But then the next day, like after I get it, she posts the bag with the bicycle and the yarn. And
so
I was
cute.
just like, oh, how could you do that?
She's kind of evil.
I love that fabric. But I mean, I just got that one. I really can't justify ordering another one.
There's several in her shop right now that are adorable.
And
very
then this.
Cute.
I mean, this is so cute.
I know. So cute.
And I'm not even into chickens.
I love chickens.
I know you do.
I miss having chickens. They're super cute.
I'll have chickens someday.
Will you?
Yeah, when my husband makes me move.
Oh yeah, and when I move on the property with you in our tiny little house, we have it all worked out.
We have a plan.
We have a plan. Just have to convince my husband and convince you to move out to the country.
Yeah, no, if I tell you I would move anywhere if you could come with me.
Okay.
We could just stick you on the property.
That's right.
It would be perfect.
That's right.
Yeah.
Michael would be happy because you'd be happy.
Well, he'd be happy because he'd have his acreage.
That's right.
And I'd still be there.
Right.
And then you'd be there and Bob would be there. And he could go shoot his guns and stuff.
I
so,
know.
I mean, it is a win-win situation.
It really is. Yes.
Yeah.
He might be hanging out in your bigger house, though, with you guys
This could be our future here.
This could be our future, chicken farms.
We could have chickens knitting.
Well, good luck with that one.
Yeah.
Yes. Getting poop on the yarn. I don't think that's a good idea.
Not so much. But anyway,
like
I don't see that depicted on here. Apparently, this is not a realistic bag. I thought chickens really held their yard like that.
And wore glasses.
Yes.
We're city folk here.
I mean, what chick would need glasses?
That's right. They don't live long enough to need glasses. That's really cute.
My chicks will.
Will they? Okay.
Because I'm not going to eat them.
No, I know, but their lifespan is only like 5 years, I think. 5 or 6. I don't think they live super long.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying kill them.
I thought you were saying chicks don't live that long.
No. They live a total lifespan of maybe 5 or 6 years, I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe they live longer. I think that's about right. Are you covering up Nina's head for a reason?
No, I was just
okay.
petting her.
I thought you were covering her ears. Like
don't listen to her.
She's evil. So thank you, Darlene.
Yes,
maybe next time send us some uglier bags, though, please. So
easier for us to give away.
Yes, easier for us to give away.
And
not so tempting for us to keep
just for
them.
us.
That would be very helpful. Thank you. So too cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
So
The knit along.
The knit along.
The knit along.
Yes.
The ho-he starting point.
Ho-he.
So, what did I say?
No, you're right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right.
I thought I said something weird because you're like, no, ho-he.
No, I don't. I have so much on my brain right now. I can't even think straight. Like I just have too much. I have too many whips. So I'm like trying to keep all these things straight. So go ahead. Go ahead.
Take a drink of wine.
I know.
Or two. Just polish that glass off. You've got a whole bottle downstairs. We can pause the video if we must.
Oh my god!
I'll get you to stay tonight here. I'll get you drunk, and then you'll have to stay.
Wow, we've resorted to that.
I am a resourceful person.
You are.
Give me a
so the ho-he knit along. If you do not
Yes.
want to see what we're doing
Yes.
or what we've done so far, which is not much,
No.
then do not look at the next hour. No, I'm just kidding. It won't take us that long.
No, we'll just show it real quick.
Okay, show it real quick.
Oh, no, I didn't mean like right this second. I just meant when we show it.
Oh, we're not going to show it right now.
No,
we're
we
doing
will.
it right now.
No, go ahead.
Okay, well, where's yours?
In the bag.
Okay, well, can you reach the bag?
Of course I can.
Okay, so we were lovingly gifted yarn from Evil Little Goat. Dion. We don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Dion?
I think, I don't know.
Dion.
Dion. See, this
Let us know
this
if
is
we're
what
wrong.
happens when we only communicate
Via Instagram and
email.
and
Ravelry.
and
We don't-
Etsy.
Yeah.
No, she's not on Etsy.
She's not on
She's
Etsy.
not on
She has her
Etsy.
own website.
Yes, so
That's why we call you Goat Lady.
we do, Goat Lady.
Evil Goat.
Which we say that in the nicest way. So
Totally.
love you.
I mean, I know people call us things.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they have lots of names for
Yeah.
us. So she lovingly and generously gifted us each
The yarn.
skeins for this knit along.
So
Sounds
I
very
had
sweet of her.
posted pictures.
Yep.
So right now I'll just show you the yarn.
Okay,
and
show
that way
the
it's
yarn.
not giving anything away
There you
about
go.
the pattern.
That's true. That's
so,
true. Do you know all the names of your yarn?
well, you know what I do?
Okay.
I mean, you know what I did?
What did you do?
I attached, see, I have the things, and
Oh,
then
smart. See, I numbered mine.
I have them numbered too.
Okay.
I have numbers, and then I filled out my little thing. Did you
Me
fill it?
too. I actually colored mine in.
Well, I don't have the
With
right
pens.
colors.
Well, I got close enough.
Okay. I could have pulled out my 52 crayon box.
You could have. See, I have little pens, so I was like coloring them in.
I have pens.
All right.
So, yeah.
Are you ready?
Well, you go
Okay.
ahead and
So
start.
my first color is Off He Goes, and it's on her Squishy Goat base, and it is a gorgeous,
Oh my gosh,
gorgeous
I love that purple.
deep purple. I love this color. Love it, love it, love it. It's like so close to like the perfect purple. I mean, I think it is. It's like, it reminds me of that
gorgeous.
purple that we love so much.
Yeah, and there's a yarn dyer also
Gorgeous.
at Twisted,
Yeah.
because we went to Twisted one day in the last 2 weeks.
Yes.
I didn't buy anything.
Which was a shocker. I thought she was sick or something.
I know, and you know why? It was because I had a $25 credit with them
So you,
for like a rewards kind of thing.
yeah,
It's hard to spend that kind of money
it is.
because it's special.
I know.
You
I have
know?
that same problem when I get those. I feel like
Yeah.
it has to be like,
You have to buy that special
Phenomenal.
thing. Yes,
Yes.
which is so silly.
it is. Like, just pick a skein of yarn,
Totally.
for gosh sakes. Yeah.
But anyway, there was a skein of yarn there by a gal that works at Twisted
Mm-hmm.
that started dyeing yarn, and I don't remember what her yarn is called.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I don't
remember?
remember.
So, but it was this colorway that if it had been on a sparkle base, it would have been
Perfect.
so perfect.
Yeah.
So, all right. So my first color is the Hopeless Wanderer,
Mm-hmm.
and it is this blue.
Pretty.
Yeah, it's a great blue.
Very pretty. Yeah. Very pretty blue.
Okay.
My second one is called In Bloom, and it's a lighter
I
shade
love
of purple.
that.
I love it too. It's like a gray purple.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. It seems to me kind of variegated because it's got like little specks
Or
of like
tonal?
blue.
Or
Tonal. That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
okay.
It's tonal. It's got like little specks of blue in there too. It's really pretty.
yeah, I like that.
So that's my number 2.
My number 2 is called Redemption Song, and it's this lovely peach.
That's gorgeous. I love that one.
Gonna
Those two
show it
together
where it-
look so pretty.
where it looks okay.
I
'cause
know.
It,
Or it doesn't get blown
right there. It's also on Instagram,
out. That is true. Mine is 2.
and you'll be seeing it all over the place.
That's right. And both of our number 3s
Yes.
are Child in Time.
And mine.
This is gorgeous.
Oh, it's attached. No, it's not because I had to rip it. Oh, it is attached though.
Okay.
So this is, at a certain point in this is not a difficult pattern, but I've had to rip this out or unknit it. I haven't ripped it out. I have unknit it probably 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Because I had something happening with my stitch count that really wasn't happening, I think. I think that I was just confused.
All in our head.
Totally in my head. So I've been completely unproductive
That's okay.
with this. But
it's a beautiful color. It's got tons of different speckles of every color.
I know, and you know what's awesome is the colors. It's like, this is what happens when you get your yarn from a yarn dyer.
Yeah.
The colors in here match the colors that we
completely.
got.
No, it's like perfect. You can see
perfect.
little specks of all the different colors in it. It's so pretty. It's got like a pinkish, I think, background.
It's really pretty.
It's really, really pretty.
Okay, so number 4.
What's your number 4?
My number 4 is Lola.
Lola.
Which you actually have right here.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, yeah. In fact, and then there's that. Yep. There's the Wanderer one.
Yep.
But yeah, my Lola.
So pretty. And that to me, too, is also a tonal. Because it's got like some creamy, I don't know, pink.
Can you see it here?
Pink.
Do you see me now?
It's so hard to show yarn.
It is. I really sympathize with that more now because I bought a skein. You'll see, but it looks nothing like what I thought it did.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's a bummer.
Yeah, but that doesn't tell me how I sympathize. I was trying to send pictures of something, and I just could not
capture it perfectly. Yeah, and my number 4 is Here Comes Your Man, which is this brown, it's a gorgeous brown. It's so pretty. So pretty.
Oh, I like that too a lot.
That brown. Very pretty.
Number 4. Oh, that was number 4.
Yep, that's my number 4.
Oh, I showed number 4.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yes, okay.
So what's your number 5?
Number 5 is probably even though I love all of these, this was so a little bit outside of my comfort zone, but I went with This Is Me and Bobby McGee, which is a great song.
Yeah.
Whether by Janis Joplin or by Chris Christopherson or whatever. It's just a great song.
It's beautiful.
I love the color. And it's so definitely a tonally kind of color because you see how it's kind of got the pinks.
Totally. But it's really pretty.
It is really pretty. I'm so excited to
get to that.
Yes.
Yep, I know. It's funny, this shawl, I keep, every time I get to change to the next color, I'm like excited because I get to see how it looks together.
Yes.
And then my last one is O'Donna, which Michelle, you already have, don't you?
I do.
It's a rose.
I absolutely love that color.
And that's extremely tonal too. I mean, it's got...
Yeah. So the ones that Leslie picked, I almost picked. They were in the same family. But this packet that I picked was the furthest from my comfort zone within that group.
Yeah.
Now, some of the other groups were brighter and they were more outside of my comfort zone, but I knew I wanted to be within this color scheme.
Yeah.
But I would never put these colors together.
No, I'm glad she did because I wouldn't have. And it's funny because she was so sweet and sent us extra skeins. And she said, just so you can play with it or whatever. And I kept like, oh, this one oh no, that one looks great. And this one looks, I mean, I just kept piecing different ones. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just going to go with the original because...
I had to open my laptop and see what was even supposed to be. Me too. I didn't know.
And they all look great.
Yeah, I wasn't going to try to figure it out because I'm not good at that.
Me either.
But I felt like... I felt a little bit braver going with something outside of my comfort zone, given that somebody who knows colors put it together.
Exactly. I felt that way, too. I was like, I'm just going to go with what she had in this picture, because I remember when I first saw that's what I loved and wanted. And I'm not going to vary.
Oh, my gosh. Just looking in your bag, seeing O'Donna and that together.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, I love it.
I know.
If you're a yarn dyer, people like us really appreciate... even if you're not doing as a kit, because I know that Angelique was saying she wasn't sure she wanted to do these big kits, but even if you're just showing them and then still selling them individually, people like us need help putting these things together. So
totally.
I really appreciate. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're going off there.
My phone's going off, which it never does.
So we're gonna. It's okay. We don't want to give anything away about the pattern, obviously.
Yes.
And if you are doing this, but you haven't looked at your pattern yet, and you don't want to hear us, just stop listening for a minute.
We've literally only knitted a little bit, so this is only the first clue, but still, if you don't want to see any of it,
we'll make some sort of a hand motion to let you know that we're done. What shall we do? Make a face.
Make a face?
No, I don't know. I'm joking.
I don't know.
When Leslie takes her next drink of wine, you'll know that it's safe.
You'll know we're done.
Yeah.
But then they're going to have to look to see that I drink my wine, and what if I'm not drinking my wine?
Oh, yeah.
I will say I'm going to drink my wine.
Or we could just say we're done now.
We're done. That'd be simple. That's too simple for us.
I know. Dang it.
Try to come up with all these brilliant
ideas. Try to make it fun.
Forget it.
Okay, so
we're going to show it now.
So
look away.
We are in a sec.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
But what I want to say is... Well, no, I guess I don't have to.
No, what?
No, well, because I wasn't sure if I was going to knit the 2 pieces at a time.
Right.
Like socks.
Right.
Or that was a little off-putting to me at first when I first read that in the pattern. I was like, I don't want to have to do this.
Yeah.
But it's all good. I'm okay with it.
We just hope we don't get second sock syndrome with having to knit 2 pieces. But
so
we shall see.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to show it.
Yes, so look away if you do not want to see.
That's right.
These are baby shawls.
Yeah, we're not very far.
Yes, they're babies.
I was further till I unknit a bunch.
Yeah. Okay, so this is mine. So that's 4 out of 5 of the colors. So just really very little of the brown, but I love it. It's beautiful. So pretty.
Oh, we're at about the same place. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, totally. Do you have 4 colors?
Yeah, and
so far?
Well, wait a sec.
You just haven't done the row above it.
Oh, I started to. So is this your on mine? That's the pin. Oh, right, because we're never mind. Okay.
Yes.
We got this. Yeah. Okay. So.
Yes.
Yeah. So here's mine.
So pretty. It's so cool how they look different, but yet, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because I don't think I've ever knit something with you.
At the same time. Well, we did the exploration station.
That's true.
But those were such totally different colors.
Yeah, that's true. But this is just cool to see.
Yeah.
You can tell they're like in the same family.
Yeah.
But they're not twins.
They are
fraternal twins. Fraternal twins. So anyway, okay.
All right.
We're done.
It's safe to look now.
Safe to look now. We don't want to ruin anything for anyone who doesn't want to see anything. So
that's right.
Please do not feel obligated to look at it if you do not want to see it, because I hate ruining the surprise for anybody.
Well, yeah.
That is not fun.
Don't call us a surprise ruiner.
That's right.
Spoiler
alert. Yes. We don't want to do that.
I just have to pack up my...
All right, so I'll just go on with the next one.
Yeah, because that's the extent of my whips. That's all I've worked on.
Yeah.
Sadly.
So I am knitting on my socks, and this time I'm taking my time this month because I've got other things I'm knitting on. So I'm almost done with my first one, although I do have to cut in the afterthought heel, but I'm just finishing up the cuff. I'm going to finish it on the light pink, which is the first color I started on, so that's the next color.
It is amazing to me how much that matches the bag.
I know. Michelle, I bought this bag from Michelle, and I absolutely love it. I think it's like the cutest bag ever, and it makes me happy to knit with it. And I love this yarn. It's the Knit Picks Fleechy in the, what was the color? Was it
taffy or something?
Yeah, saltwater taffy, I think. But I just love it. And it's funny because usually when I knit with Knit Picks Fleechy, I will just race through the socks because I just love them. But I'm actually trying to just take my time, and this is the longest sock I've done in a long time, I feel like, because normally I don't do this tall of socks, but I love the yarn so much that I just keep going and going and going. So, but yeah, I just did toe up, rounded toe like we normally do, and then 2x2 rib for the cuff, and then I'll do the afterthought heel after I'm done with both of them probably.
I just do
both tubes. I'm not. I mean, I gotta start my.
No, I mean.
Oh yeah. Do the 2 heels at the same time. So I'm definitely taking my time with these this month because I'm trying to focus on other things. Because I could easily just knit socks every day, all day.
Yeah, I mean that's when I was able to knit socks. That's a lot of times what I was doing.
Yeah, because they're just easy, socks. And I love that you don't have to think about it. Whereas all these other projects, I really have to kind of concentrate more. They're not hard, but you just have to focus more so you don't screw it up. Whereas socks are just my mindless.
Yeah.
I don't have to think. So
hey, I'm wearing my I don't know why I just thought of this, but my I'm I'm a very naughty knitter.
Oh, cute.
I think that Carrie, not Creative Obsession Carrie, but Carrie Knitfomaniac.
Oh, yeah.
I think she sent me a picture of this T-shirt. I'm pretty sure it was her, like 99.9% sure that it was her. And I thought about getting you one too, but I knew that you'd only ever wear it to podcasting.
Would I?
Oh, would you wear it some other time?
I would if it's cute, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Do you think it's cute?
I think it's cute, yeah. No, it's just some shirts, like if it's a weird color or weird screen printing or something, and I wouldn't wear it anywhere else. But if it's cute like that, I would wear it. Oh. But you don't have to give me a T-shirt. It's okay. But I think it's cute. It's a cute one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you know what we have to show? What? Oh, we're still talking about whips. Keep going.
All right.
I mean, because apparently you have more.
I know. So my Fairy Hill shawl, like I said.
Fairy Hill?
That's the one from Curious Handmade, Helen Stewart. That's the 6-month one that
Fairy Hill?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Cute.
But that's the one that I had to rip out.
Yes.
So I have to restart that. So I'm going to. But I will show you the yarn though. I was using the Garden Party from Angelique Dearsweet, who is the
Black Sheep Yarn
dyer of
shop.
Black Sheep Yarn Shop. And the color that I'm doing it with is, I showed you guys last week actually. This is the Pearls and Lace.
Goodness.
Oh boy. Which is absolutely gorgeous.
Love.
You guys can't even fathom how gorgeous it is because
No.
it won't show up. It's the lightest, palest, pinky, creamy off-white ever. In fact, Julie, Diary of a Yarn Snob, she just ordered some. I think she got the Fairy or the Garden Party. I can't remember what other ones she got, but she said, "Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous!" Like she was very impressed. She loved it. It's gorgeous.
That Pearls and Lace, is that what it's called?
Yes.
Everyone should have at least one skein of that in their stash.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
It's
it
that
goes
gorgeous.
with so many things too. Like I just feel like, in fact, well, yeah, I'll talk about that in a second. I think instead of doing Garden Party, which is what I was going to do it with, which I absolutely love and is stunning, I went over to Dear Sweets today to buy some yarn, and I was going to buy another skein of this. Well, she got it out for me, and I was like, oh, I love it, love it, because I told you I didn't want to knit with this one that's already, messed up. But then I saw this skein. I'm just going to show it now.
Sure.
It's called Tea Time, and she just finished dyeing some of these, and I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not a huge purple person, but it's got like oh my gosh. I just think it's perfect. So I'm going to do the shawl out of these two instead. I felt like it would be a fresh start. It'll get my mind off the bad.
A whole other skein that you can butcher.
I hope not.
Just keep the mohair out of it, okay?
There's going to be no mohair.
Do not try to mate your yarns
with mohair. It is a mess. No, but it's funny because I'm not a purple person, but I think it's gorgeous. It has little specks of green in it too, and oh my gosh,
it's very delicate looking.
It's very delicate and feminine and
very
pretty.
Feminine looking.
Yes, I love it. So anyway, that was one of my acquisitions, and I'm more excited to get started on the shawl because I feel like it's a fresh start. And so anyway, I'm going to be starting that this week, but I want to show you guys that first. So then my other shawl that I'm doing, which I have not worked on.
Like the shawl.
Oh my gosh,
woman.
I know, it's crazy.
Funny.
This is the Good Vibes shawl. Yeah. This one I was hoping to finish before I started the other two.
Yeah.
But I just didn't. And I enjoy knitting on it. I love it. But I just...
You didn't get it done.
Yeah,
it's okay.
But it's beautiful.
It's very pretty.
I do need to transfer it to longer.
Yeah, before you leave today.
Although, you know what? I feel validated because Little Bobbins, Danny, was talking. I watched her podcast today, and she said that she loves knitting shawls on short cables. Oh. She said, which makes it hard to display and show people, but she doesn't like to have to keep rotating it around.
I don't like to have to do that either. So the only reason you were thinking of changing is just so you could show it better?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't change for that.
Yeah, because I don't mind knitting on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, the only reason I would change is I don't like it when there's too many stitches on the needle.
True.
But I'm with her. Like, it is driving me nuts right now having the Hohi one on this
too long of one.
And I could put it on a shorter one, but I figure it's going to grow pretty fast.
Grow. I just transferred mine to a different one because the needle I was using, and I don't even know who makes the needle, but the tip was not sharp enough. And some of those stitches, I was just like, oh my gosh, purling through the back loop and stuff. So I switched to some other ones, but I wish I had some Hiya-Hiyas. I might end up going to Twisted.
I have some Chow Goose you can use.
Do you?
Yeah.
Sharper?
Well, chow goos are pretty, and that's why I had them out because they're right here still. They're not quite as sharp as hayahayas,
but better than.
Do you want to feel it?
Sure. You gonna poke me?
Yeah.
I'm using my pretty pink ones. You know what I mean? Whatever those are, the ones that
right.
What are those called?
I don't know. Cubits or something?
Maybe.
No. I don't know.
I can't remember what it's called, but they're sharp. But they're. I don't like how it's grabby. Oh, it's in my bag down there.
We'll take these and just see what you think. Because I was going to do both pieces at once. But it's a size 6, right?
Yep.
Well, this sushi. This is on a 6.
Yep.
And these are my signature ones. Mm-hmm. That's always my first pick.
You know what? I have a size 6 signature.
Do you?
I don't think they're very long, though. That's the only problem.
Oh.
They're very short.
Okay, then you could get another cable, but...
Mine aren't interchangeable.
Oh, they're not the convertibles. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
So that's the thing. I would have to
buy a whole... Okay, so take these and see what you think, because...
Okay. Yeah, I love them. I was looking through all my 6s, and I was like, I have a couple options, but none of them are... I don't have any hayahayas that are sharp, and I didn't have any chow goo size 6. I have other chow goos, but none that were size 6. That would be awesome. So I need to put that in this bag.
Whatever bag you're
Oh my gosh, dropping stuff everywhere. Oops. If I don't put it in here now, I won't know what I'm doing.
Do you have more whips?
Yes, I have one more. I know. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, I have lots of whips.
You do.
I haven't done anything on them, so there's no point in showing them.
So this is my So Faded sweater.
Oh, yeah.
Which I love.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, so I decided to only do 2 colors because I loved it so much. I'm now... This is the front.
That's awesome.
I'm now on the ribbing at the bottom.
Now, are your sleeves... Are you just capping those sleeves?
No, I'm going to do sleeves.
Oh, okay.
Sleeves are coming next, and then the neckline.
I love it just capped
There'll be a
like
neckline,
that.
too. I don't have the arms for it. I mean, you can do 3/4 sleeves. What I'm going to do is, so I'm doing orange at the bottom, did orange. So I'm going to knit the sleeves in the Ocean Mist.
Yes.
And then I'm going to do the cuffs and the neckline in the orange.
You have been a very busy person.
Yes, this has been fun.
Love it.
This has been fun. And I will knit this again. My only problem with this sweater, and it's just lack of experience on my part, but I don't like when you're changing the colors, when you're fading it. So you're supposed to do 10 rows of switching back and forth. I don't like how on the sides you can slightly see it where you've had to. So I tried different methods to try to hide it more. But then somebody was saying that was knitting it in a sense, you're supposed to carry the yarn up the side on the sides. So it's almost like a seam. And people were saying, it kind of gives the sweater a little bit more structure. So, I mean, I get that. I just don't think it looks as... I don't know. I wish there was a prettier way.
I guess I'm not seeing what you're talking about.
Well, I'm trying to see, now I won't be able to find... Okay, well, I will show you one place. But this is my own stupid fault. And I debated what to do about it. But I think I'm hoping I can fix it in the blocking. Okay, so at the beginning, when you're knitting, I went to fade here. Well, I didn't realize this is the front. So you can see a couple of the stitches are kind of tight.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping in the blocking I can kind of loosen those a bit. Okay. I don't know if you guys can tell. Probably, I don't know. But that's the front, and I shouldn't. That's not where I should have been pulling it up the side. I should have waited till I got over here, but I wasn't realizing, that's the front. It was at the beginning of the sweater.
Okay.
So...
That's so pretty.
But I love it. But some people, everybody else is doing 5 colors. But I was like, I just love these 2 colors. And so I had to buy more yarn. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to buy more from Yarn Cafe. I just love them. So these will be the sleeves. And then these will be my cuffs and my collar. So I won't need much of the orange. But I'll probably use most of the Ocean Mist, which is just absolutely gorgeous.
It is so gorgeous.
I love it. I'm going to have to buy another skein just to keep it on my shelf.
The ornamental skein.
The ornamental skein. So I'm almost done with the cuff. I only have a little bit of this skein left, so I'm going to just finish what I have. It's supposed to be 2 inches. And what I'll do before I bind it off is try it on again, make sure it's the length I want, because I don't mind if this is longer. If I don't feel like it's long enough, I'll just keep doing some rib.
Because you got the yarn now.
I do. So I think it's good where I ran out, though, because I'm thinking, if that looks slightly different,
it'll blend in.
It'll be fine for just cuffs and neck. So, but I love it, and I will knit another one of these. It's a super easy pattern. Like, it doesn't take any brain work. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
looking at that, I'm thinking I might not be waiting as long as I thought I was going to wait.
It is I love it. And I've tried it on, that's what I love about top down, is that you can try it on the whole time. I just have to transfer it to a longer cable needle and put my locking thing on the end.
Yeah.
So I don't lose any stitches. But I've been able to try it on twice and kind of go, okay, yeah, I like it this length. I want a little bit more orange or a little bit more blue.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been measuring at all. I've just been kind of eyeballing and going, oh, I think it's time to fade now. And then do 10 rows of the mixing of the colors. And I don't know if I'd want to do the 5 colors, though, because I don't know if I like all those ends and all that.
Yeah, and
you know what I mean?
Some of them, I think it would depend on the colors.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, but some of them that are more subtle, then
are probably fine.
Yeah.
Well, and it's funny too because this orange, I loved it when Shauna sent it to us. I thought it was really pretty.
Yeah.
But when I started knitting with it, I was like, oh my gosh, like this is gorgeous.
Yeah, totally.
It's the pumpkin carving. Is that what it's called?
Yes, it is called pumpkin carving.
It's crazy because I thought it was pretty.
Yeah.
But when I started knitting with it, I was like, this has so much color to it. Pinks and
it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous, and it's a perfect match with the ocean mist.
I wouldn't have thought to put those two together, but they look so good together.
They bring out the orange, and once I decided that, I felt like, okay, good. I don't have to follow any rules. Like, I can do my own thing.
Yes.
At first I was thinking I got to pick up 5 skeins, and I was kind of stressing about, does this really go together? Does this really flow? And how am I going to measure each color and when I'm going to start the next one? And I was like, you know what? If I'm happy with these 2 colors, I love them. I'll just order some more and just have it be a Yarn Cafe sweater with just 2 colors. And I love it.
There's enough colors in those 2 colors that it's not like it's boring or anything.
No, it's gorgeous. Yeah, I will look like I have orange across the boobs, but that's okay.
Well, it was going to be orange or blue.
That's true. That's right.
Had to be one of those colors.
Well, and I guess it's good that it's not divided,
right.
I don't know. But I love that sweater. So it's been hard because I've got so many projects on the needles that it's like I want to touch everything every day, but then I'm not really accomplishing a ton.
Well, it looks to me like you've accomplished a lot.
Well,
and I don't know if that's partly because I have not accomplished hardly anything.
No, I'm sure it is because I don't feel like I've done a ton. I mean, if you count that shawl that I feel like I could have finished, but But other than
knit
that,
almost an entire sweater.
Well, how far along was it? Well, 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. I'll have to go back and watch our podcast. I don't remember where I was on it, but it's just fun. I will say, though, with doing a fingering weight sweater, it takes longer, especially after having done the worsted boxy. That thing you can whip that out quick, and then going to a fingering weight sweater, it definitely takes a lot longer, but it's beautiful. And I'll definitely knit another one. I feel like I'll knit one in one color. I love I love the pattern. It's very easy to follow.
I'm going to have to do it.
You do.
Especially because some of the yarn that I got to show here, I knew that I wanted to do a sweater with it. I just didn't know what sweater.
Yeah, you'll love it. And you have lots of yarn to choose from, so you won't have any problems.
I won't have any problem having enough yarn. That is for sure.
No, for sure. Enough choices.
My problem with the sweater knitting has been, I want to lose more weight before
me too.
And that's such a silly thing to wait for because your life doesn't start when you reach your goal weight. You have to. And so if I knit it now and then I lose weight and it's a little big, who cares?
No, and that's the way I'm looking at it. I don't think I'm going to be wearing this sweater probably at all until fall. And I'm thinking I have knit from now until fall to lose a little bit of weight. Right now it will fit. It'll be a little bit big, which is nice. So it's going to be bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not super fitted, but it's not huge. Okay. So I feel like it's going to fit just about perfect. Well,
no, because you don't have as much weight to lose like I do.
But, but I prefer bigger sweaters anyway. I'm not a fitted. The way she knitted it in the pattern, I wouldn't want it that
same here.
Fitting,
and I think that is why that pattern, although I thought it was pretty, didn't jump out to me as one I'd want to do.
Yeah.
Because I don't like, even when I'm thin.
Yeah.
When I'm thin, it's not as bad. But super form-fitting like that. I prefer a little bit of room.
Well, I have too big of breasts. So for me to wear a form-fitting sweater, I would just be popping out. So to me, it's like...
Well, and some people like that look.
Maybe, yeah, oh, I mean,
totally.
Totally rock it, yeah. But I just, for me, it's like I feel better and more comfortable and more loosey-goosey. And I'm going to have to wear a cami under it because it's definitely see-through. So that's added
It
bulk.
is?
Oh, yeah. You'll be up once it's put on and it spreads out a little bit.
Interesting.
I'll have to wear a camisole underneath it.
I wear I like a little
you don't have to wear a camisole or a tank top.
Almost everything.
Do
anyway.
You? Okay.
Well, a lot of things, yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of things come down lower than I want them to, and
that's true.
I mean, I don't mind them coming down lower. I just don't want to be flashing people.
That's true, or something falling out.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is it.